Viewers, brace yourselves. Prince William, the future King of England, the man known for his polished restraint and carefully measured words, has just done something rare, almost unthinkable. He's broken his silence, making deeply personal and surprisingly candid remarks about his estranged brother, Prince Harry, his family's struggles, and the crushing weight of royal responsibility. All of this while sipping cider, cracking jokes, and riding a scooter on Eugene Levy's Apple TV Plus series, The Reluctant Traveler. But behind the relaxed laughter and lighthearted tone, William's words reveal pain, vulnerability, and a chilling truth about the royals' darkest year yet. Prince William has always been seen as the steady hand of the monarchy, the calm center in a royal storm that never seems to end. Born into the spotlight, he endured the tragic death of his mother, Princess Diana, grew up under relentless paparazzi, and now stands as the heir to the throne. For years, he's watched his younger brother, Prince Harry, walk away from royal duty, speak openly against the firm, and move across the ocean to start anew in California with Meghan Markle. The so-called royal rift has been one of the most sensational family dramas in modern history, and through it all, William has maintained silence, until now. On The Reluctant Traveler, we see William as we've never seen him before. Casual, human, sitting in a Windsor pub, sipping cider, joking about American Pie films, and even admitting he uses a scooter to keep himself from running late. But then, the conversation turns. He opens up about what he calls the hardest year of his life. The double blow of King Charles's cancer battle and Princess Kate's health crisis has shaken the entire monarchy. With a tone heavy with emotion, William admits, "You suddenly realize that the metaphorical rug can be pulled from under your feet at any point. It takes you into some pretty not great places." Eugene Levy asks about the children, and William, surprisingly vulnerable, says, "We're a very open family. We talk about things that bother us and things that trouble us. I'm so proud of my wife and my father for how they've handled all of last year. My children have managed brilliantly as well. It's raw, it's emotional, and it's real." A glimpse into how the next King of England copes with fear, loss, and uncertainty. But then comes the moment that stunned everyone. William brings up Harry. A rare, fleeting reference, but one that speaks volumes. "I hope we don't go back to some of the practices in the past that Harry and I had to grow up in. I think it's safe to say that change is on my agenda." Royal watchers immediately lit up. Social media erupted with hashtags like Charmed Prince William and Harry and William trending across platforms. Fans praised William's openness, calling him the people's heir. Others pointed out the emotional subtext, that despite the rift, Harry is still in William's thoughts. Some saw it as an olive branch. Others as a warning to the press. William is determined to protect his children in ways he and Harry never were. Even the British media, usually cautious, described this moment as a royal earthquake in a pint glass. What many don't realize is that this interview was filmed back in February, before Kate revealed her cancer battle to the world. That means William's words carry an extra layer of foresight and dread. He knew the storm was coming. He felt the cracks widening, and yet he chose to smile, to laugh, and to let the world glimpse the man behind the crown. Another subtle detail? William spoke lovingly of his late grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, and grandfather, Prince Philip. He admitted, "Windsor will always be her for me. She had the best teas ever." It was a touching reminder that even a future king longs for simple family moments. Royal insiders suggest that William's comments mark a new strategy. For years, he's followed the Queen's "never complain, never explain" mantra. But now, facing personal tragedy and public pressure, he's taking a different path. Some believe it's his way of modernizing the monarchy, showing transparency, showing heart. Others argue it's a subtle shot at Harry, reminding the world that while Harry fled to America to speak his truth, William has chosen to stay and quietly endure. So what does this mean for William, Harry, and the monarchy's future? For William, it positions him as a modern monarch, approachable, relatable, yet deeply protective of his family. For Harry, it's a bittersweet mention, proof that he's still part of William's story, even if from a distance. And for the royal family's image, it's a rare crack in the polished armor, a sign that even kings-to-be feel the weight of grief, rivalry, and change. The parallels are impossible to ignore. Princess Diana once sat down with Martin Bashir for her Bombshell interview, confessing to the world her loneliness inside the palace. Harry and Meghan went on Oprah, exposing the monarchy's internal struggles. And now William, though far more cautious, has entered that same arena. speaking not through scandal, but through quiet honesty. Its history repeating itself in a softer but still powerful form. Prince William's rare comments remind us that behind the crown, behind the duty, behind the centuries of tradition, is a man, a son, a husband, a father, and yes, a brother. His words may not heal the rift with Harry, but they do something perhaps just as important. They show the world a future king with a beating heart, and in the ever-evolving story of the royals, that might just change everything.
For full video, click related link below or like and subscribe this channel.